Denali National Park is located about 630 miles from the southern coast of Alaska. 9,600 square miles of original subarctic wilderness, of which the first site is seen from above. An endless scene of unspoiled nature. The vegetation consists of mixed woodland in the lower regions, with tundra above, and in the highlands, rocky terrain and glaciers. The nearly 630-mile-long Alaska Range stretches in an arc through the southeastern region of Alaska and across Denali Park. The history of this region began millions of years ago when mighty tectonic plates collided. The force of the collision folded the granite and sedimentary rock together at a huge elevation and subsequently formed the highest mountain in North America. Mount Mckinley, a gigantic 6,200 meters high, amid a world of ice and snow. The aircraft lands on a glacier. While passengers disembark onto the eternal ice, various other small aircraft come and go. On the return flight, the pilot does his best to show us the impressive and almost surreal beauty of the holy mountain of Alaska's indigenous people. A world of extremes where storms are common, and around 75% of the massif is permanently covered by ice and glaciers. The highway leads to the park's entrance. In the park itself, only shuttle buses are on the road. Named after the 25th President of the United States, it was designated as Mount McKinley National Park in 1917. In 1980, this conservation area was expanded to 9,600 square miles and renamed Denali. Its indigenous people considered the mountains and the land to be the origin of all creation. For more than 20,000 years, they traveled through this mostly inhospitable region. From spring to autumn, the Athabasca Indians hunted caribou, bighorn sheep, and elks. And in the fall, they picked the berries of the tundra. In winter, temperatures drop to minus 30 degrees Celsius. The harsh conditions affect mainly the vegetation. Many shades of color signal a short autumn until after just a few weeks, all is transformed into a cold, white desert. The coniferous forests consist primarily of birch and fir. and deciduous trees and shrubs cover the stone-based valleys. An amazing variety of bushes, herbs and flowers turn the landscape into an array of bright colour. And on the thin humus above the permafrost soil, there's vegetation such as reindeer moss, wild flowers, reed grass and berries. Bears live here too. For the grizzly bears of the tundra, there isn't a constant supply of fish. Here they must eat the local vegetation. The tundra landscape is also home to elks. They like to eat water plants and at dusk come to feed at the lakesides. The elk, measuring up to 2.35 meters at shoulder height, is the largest animal in the Denali National Park, and a bull can weigh in at up to 800 kilograms. Their mighty blade antlers are discarded in winter to facilitate foraging. Frequently, young and lively grizzly bears can be observed at play. The bright white fur of the dall sheep provide perfect camouflage in winter. Their favorite location is steep, rocky slopes where they feel safe from predators such as grizzly bears and wolves. Wonder Lake is the largest lake in the park and is situated at the lowest and most beautiful point. The region around the lake with its typical tundra and bilberry bushes is very popular with grizzly bears, and elks favor the aquatic plant life of the lakeside. Of 20,000 caribou that once inhabited the park, today there are only 4,000. The males use their bony antlers not only for defense, but also in their battles for the females. The park was established primarily to protect the wild animals that were destroyed in large numbers by hunters at the beginning of the gold rush.